Welcome back with me Axel, okay, and this is gameplay for Hawk, and we are going to continue our last start series. So let's get started. And which of the planes and robots that I'm going to use for today? So these all two planes that have like the highest levels amongst all other planes that I've gained. And then now we have this. The robots that I'm going to use is this. Either any of these four, but for now probably the first is Honeybee. And the other one that I have is Menace at level 40. So I'm going to evolve all of them, but probably later. Going to collect the cards beforehand. And now how about starting with Flamer? Now here goes. Let's go and see which of these planes are good enough for your early gameplay. Alright, here we go. Using the overdrive may save the day, of course. And it also costly for the day. And here goes. The enemy has changed tactics. The offensive is postponed until they have air. Patience. Rage. Be careful everyone, you are their targets next. And there we go. All the planes. And this is my first time using Flamer for the start series. And we have this. Alright, going to clean up the entire screen again with just Honeybee. So I'm going to save a bit of this robot. Alright, it's time to use the Menace, as it helps me a bit on cleaning up the projectiles and as well some of the enemies on the screen. There we go, bullets, and we have planes like always, and moving around. Alright, hidden cannon. Hidden that pops up, pops out, and alright, so that's going to use is Honeybee and then clean them up. Alright, now all cannons gone. I'm going for the next, equipping the shield and going to clean up the rest of these balls, red balls. Alright, so level 40 Menace is good enough to accompany you until up this stage. I think that this is a great stage, and then Flamer is doing great. Alright, lots of helicopters just getting toasted by the flame. Hang in there right in time, and oil bath, and then shut up and fight, we'll all bleed. Alright, Lily seems to be very excited about the upcoming next stage. Alright, so we go on to the next stage, and here all the rewards. Great, I have bro experience and some of the cards. Let's go and solo the other one that I have right here. Alright, you can get better equipment from black box. That's going to be great, I know that. And pew, that was brutal. Are you joking? It's just the first wave. Endless troops close to it. And of course the flame is going to burn up all the skies. And there we go. And for my opinion, this Flamer kind of plane is very good actually for the beginning of this game. So if you want to choose between Laserbite or Flamer, I would go for, well, either of them. I think they are doing fine. So if you want to have the preference of Laserbite, that's going to be alright. Almost got hit just now by the fast rockets, but the Flamer seems to have like the edge for any of these kinds of fast rockets. And see that sometimes you got to burn the fast rocket before it even reach you. And alright, let's go with Honeybee. I have this, going to clean up the hidden cannon over here. Extra overdrive, that would be so cool. I've never rejected any of the extra overdrives. They are so useful for this kind of stage, as overdrive is so expensive. Now the next is against all of these planes, and that shoots bullets. I just have to clean them up with robots again. And alright, now let's go with this. Blast up with bombs. Right, I got a nuke. Now you are gone for sure. Alright, for next, aim for a nuke. That's going to help you a lot by cleaning up all the entire planes or other defenses. as it will one hit kill everything on the screen. Except it won't kill the projectiles and other bullets, probably lasers, it won't. And next, let's go and switch with Laserbite. And let me collect this for a bit. Alright, a little bit follow up of the ads. And next stage, wait for this. Alright, here goes Laserbite in action. We got the same setup for robots. And why I choose like keep switching plane. How big are our losses? Too big already? That's not fair. We are here to help. Alright, that's great. Right, why I kept switching the planes, and that's for testing this out. Of course, like the title said, it's Flamer versus Laserbite. So who are you going to choose between these two planes? And now for getting this, if you are not if you don't have any guts to go close with the enemies, probably you should go with Laserbite, as it's more practical to have her around. While if you want to get like the other fast rockets or additional guns, you can have like the robots to help you out. So for this one, alright, almost got hit, almost got bumped by the rockets over there. Alright, now let's go for next. We have this, clean up the entire planes. And I have this, the other planes that flying around. Heal up my health. Extra overdrive always comes in handy. So with this Laserbite, that's going to be great. I'm going to use this. So if this was a flamer, I think they are doing the same result. And of course, it all depends on the robots for the first time of the fight. Alright, that seems to be great doing with flamer, either flamer or Laserbite. I support you guys. And here are the rewards. Now for next, let's go for the 34. It's a low level stage, about to switch our robot. So this is one of the boss stage, and I'm gonna need this, Nicola, to help me out. So Nicola is one of the best robots against any kinds of boss, and this is why that I summon Nicola for the right time. And here goes Laserbite, Menace, and Nicola. We have this blast away all mobs on the screen. That's one of the is that one of the ace that's going to fight with me later on? Well, we'll just see after that. Right, now next we have this, clean up the hidden cannon and horde of planes and cannons, bullets. That's not going to be a big problem, as I have Nicola right here. Just left one cannon over there. Now for next, we got all of these planes. So talking about all of these planes, I guess they are good enough for getting all of this up until these missions, probably up until stage 40. Well, if you ask me, A class, that's going with maximum planes, level 80 as well. And of course, for all of these stages, they are going to be doing great. Watching you who ran away the last time. Now here goes chit chat, and here I come. The boss gunhead. Are you sure to get against me this time? I have the very special blast like this. And boom! You are gone for sure. Now for next 3 cannons, I have to get you away. And let's get this. Alright. Now perfect. Alright, the last cannon over there, that won't hold up any longer. And the boss is defeated. I got extra credits. You dirty cheater. You think I'm done with you? That's why you should appreciate my Nicola over here. It's one of the best robots around. Now we have for next 1 to 5 after this. Alright, it's not 1 to 5 actually. I was just daydreaming. It was at the higher stage. We are going through on that stage later. And then the next is to switch for the other robot. I have right here Sadus. Alright, equip Sadus and level him up just 1 level. About to switch back to this Flamer for next 35. Here goes. It's not 1 to 5. I was so really want to rush, but actually this is one of the guide that I need to make just for this. You came to save me, you really did. Cute Legatus, come in. Of course we did. I'd never abandon you. Mommy, I'm so scared here. Hush, don't cry. Let's go back to your home. And here goes. Where are you, Legatus? You are one of the most needed robot that I really want you right now. But it's not possible. You have to collect like 200 cards. That's going to be a long way to go. 200 cards for Legatus. Oh my goodness. That's not going to be easy. At least it's going to be worthwhile. Let me see if I can snatch some of the Legatus cards at a shop. Now we got these planes all around. I just want to protect all of this stuff. Right, health up. Now just go with the flow. You don't have to worry about anything else right here. Just go and slowly kill the planes, as not going to damage the plane that you have to protect. If he dies, if that plane's over there at the back is dying, then you have the game over and you have to start again for this one. Alright, I think that's going to be a short stage. Alright, great, victory. So it's still doable for this one. Now let's go back and find the rewards over here. That's great. We have equipment and cards. Next, 36. I'm going to do with Flamer for a while. And here goes for the Flamer. Alright, careful out there. I hate losing. You sound like, alright, you bet I am, but not today. So they are arguing about the survival for this kind of stage. Alright, sandstorm everywhere. So with this sandstorm, I guess I have no choice. I just got hit. That's the power of Satus. Even at level 25, you can still do a great damage against all of this. At least clean up the screen. Yes, that's possible. Great. We got tanks. Alright, planes flying around. I have Satus ready to stab. To stab all of the enemies. Alright, we got to wait for this. Bullets. Planes. Wait for that. Lasers. Oh my goodness, laser. I just stab you away with this Satus. So see that the power of Satus, it's one of my favorite robot that probably you can consider up for fighting against bosses or harder stage. There it goes. Flamer and Satus. They go well, I think, because they are a close range plane and robots, and that's going to be like good in pair. So you have to get like in close range as well, getting the support from the Satus. Victory for that. Alright, now for the next, I think I'm going to switch back again to Laserbite. So it's time for this. Switch for the other robot and switch back to Laserbite. I'm going to get this build. I haven't demonstrated for this new gameplay from the start. And here goes against the boss stage, and see how will I be able to defeat the boss quickly with this setup. Level 40 build. And what's that? Get ready. Alright, planes. We got it. Oops, got it. And next, still okay. Just a little bit health loss. That's not going to be a big problem for this. Oh my goodness, laggy just from the server. Oh my goodness, how do I handle this? Alright, the laggy seems to be getting away and not coming back. Alright, that's great. Now tanks and planes, I have the shield on. And now how about this? I'm going to spray the rockets after this. Waiting for the screen. And now the planes. Alright. Now this is just doing great. I just hit everything at the right timing, including those tanks at the back. Here you are, volunteer, against the Red Queen. Laser versus laser. Here goes the boss. And Red Queen still doesn't have the shield. And of course it will be like the higher level for this Red Queen. So it's going to be tough for later stage. Alright, there we go. The right cannon side. And the rocket. Oh my goodness. Why did I... Oh yes. I got the free continue from the VIP member. That's going to be great. Actually a little clumsy for getting hit by rockets. But it's not going to happen anymore. Bye bye Red Queen. You are gone. Curse you. How could you run you like you kill me? Oh, now you all people, you are saving me. What a disgrace. Yes, you are not going to win against me. And of course, when she got like to become one of our ally later, it's not going to be that strong either. So you have no choice but to be like the loser for this round. What did I just talk about? Alright, here goes for next stage. Still with Laserbite. And the same setup. I have Beetle, I have Speedbot. Has the autocrat no respect for his peoples? How did... right, there are subjects and nobody elected him. That explains a lot. Now that's the story that's still kind of confusing for me. Get ready for this. And Bill. Just clean up the entire screen rockets. Now we have this fast shooting... that one. Alright, fast shooting gun. Fast shooting cannons. And there are remains of the planes. And we have this. Balls that shoots lasers. Be very careful, don't get hit by lasers. It's not really going to be good. As we have... oh my goodness. A lot of incoming enemies. And I have this Laserbite. Will I be able to get them all? Right, the laser seems to be not doing well, except probably after the S class. But at least this is one of the best planes that you can have right now. So the struggle is on collecting the cards, not just for the credits and the other crystals. Alright, for the next incoming rockets, we have that. And planes. So if you want to be safe like this, just try to hit the planes and then run away. Hit and run, hit and swipe left, swipe right, something like that. And you're going to be safe of those bullets, range, and alright, here goes. Everything on the screen is getting cleaned up. For the next round, we should have something great. Alright, it's not yet. Actually, it's going to be very close with the boss rapier. We got this. Stage 39 and trying to solo this again for getting all the storyline, and then of course to get the hold for a beginner, and then this is all the guide that I could make. At least it's a good feeling to start from the fresh start and brace yourselves their last assault. And why don't they retreat? They know they are trained to fear the autocrat more. Alright, get ready for this. We have of these planes. And Bill, just sway Bill, and get everything on the screen. Great. Bill does a very good job for this one. And we have this. Alright, great. And getting rid of those cannons. Alright, great. Now we got this helicopters. Incoming helicopters against all of this. And then lasers. Let's go with this. Great. And we have this. Alright, bombs, nukes again. Now it's time that we have to focus on. After all of this, it seems that the enemy seems to be having more of the numbers rather than the previous ones. We have this. Alright, menace, clean up the tanks, and of course that the barrage. We have this lasers, helicopters that shoots rockets, alright, bullets. or it's just getting this. Alright, that's great. Now, victory. Now it's the time for getting against the boss. Will I be able to get this done? Let's go with this. Reward. Check in. Alright, great. Great Axe and then Doom cards. Next, we have to switch to Flamer, so it will be like a variations for this kind of gameplay. Now for the boss, I'm going to use Nicola as it's the best way to slay the boss. I have the status as well, but it's a low level one, so I'm going to have this, which is higher in stats. Now let's get this done. Flamer. Now, where are you, boss? Rapiers, loot. Was it you who humiliated the queen? Majestic, I've come to claim your head and the title of Atrocious Ace #1. And guard. Rapier. Now it goes. 3 parts for the body planes. And I'm going to blast away everything for the beginning. So I'm going to skip for this next round of the planes. Here goes. The sub body will likely to get shoots on the right and on the left side, while the main one likes to shoot these lightning circles. Alright, trying to avoid that. And you have no chance for this Flamer. We got this ready. I have Nicola to back me up. Alright, just keep that up and don't use any of the robots except probably this menace. Getting ready for this. Helping me to clean the right side. Great. Now we have the main body and trying to hit the back. It's a flamethrower, so flame against flame again. So that's going to be like laser versus lasers. And now we have flame versus flame. Alright, trying to stay at the middle. That's the best way to save this up. Alright, great, perfect. So it's not going to be really that tough against this boss. Again, Tachi, I know when to admit defeat. Fighting you was a true pleasure. I'm looking forward for our next rendezvous. Try not to get killed by someone else or before. Great, Rapier. I'm going to meet you later at the higher stage. Well, if you are still there, I'm going to repeat this story mode again. And there you go, 2 Great Axe cards. So is this like a good opportunity to get collecting coins and defeat the boss. And of course, I'm doing the solo mode just for getting like a guide for the beginners. And alright, so I think this is all my gameplay for today, and thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave thumbs up as always, and goodbye. Alright, rockets that explodes into mini lightning or something like that. Very damaging. And alright, it's time to use the overdrive. And this is the best timing as when before the boss launched those rockets.